people call Mfundo Vilakazi, Obrigado, but not everyone knows the real story behind that name. It all started during a school football tournament. Mfundo was playing very well in that game. He was dribbling past defenders, doing tricks, and making the crowd go crazy. While all this was happening, one of his teammates was standing on the side of the field. Every time Mfundo did something amazing, this teammate shouted, Obrigado, very loudly. Obrigado is a Portuguese word that means, thank you. But the way the teammate kept shouting it over and over made people laugh, and it got recorded on video. That video was shared on social media, and it went viral. Everyone started talking about the boy with mad skills and the teammate who kept saying,
Bruh, like, it's crazy how, like, um, everything can start as a joke and just end up, like, getting viral. Like, it's crazy, bruh, it's crazy.
Obrigado.
Imagine for that teammates
After
who
that,
kept on
people
saying
started
obrigado,
calling
obrigado.
Mfundo by that nickname. It became his name in the streets, on the internet, and even in the newspapers. Today, even the fans at the stadium shout, Obrigado, when he touches the ball. It's funny how one moment can create a nickname that sticks forever. 10
Exactly
things
what
you
I was
didn't know
saying.
about Mfundo Vilakazi.
Hello, everybody. We're back again with another video. And today I'm gonna be doing a reaction video of 10 things um, that we don't know about Mfundo Vilakazi. So if you're new here, just make sure that you like this video and you share this video with your friends and family, and you comment down below like your name that you would have you would have gave Mfundo Vilakazi other than Obrigado. What's other name that's you would have gave him if he was his friend, like this guy has already said.
10. He was once homeless for a night during a tournament. Most people don't know this, but Vilakazi once had to sleep outside during a school football tournament. There was a problem with the team's accommodation. Not everyone had a place to sleep. Vilakazi and a few teammates were left behind. With no hotel, no bed, and no money, they found an empty bench at a school gate. That night, Vilakazi slept in the cold under the stars, using his bag as a pillow. He didn't cry. He
Bruh, it's crazy how a lot behind the scenes happen when like these big players, like these big people, um, sacrifice for like imagine having to sleep outside in order for you to be able to like get on the next step in your life. Imagine sacrificing his time and his sleep for not sleeping at home to just go and sleep outside.
didn't call home. He just took it as part of the journey. The next morning, he got up, put on his boots, and played like nothing happened. That's what makes him different. He's willing to suffer for his dream. Most people see the highlights, but they don't see nights like that.
Yeah, it's a lot that
9.
happens behind
His
the
father
scene.
left when he was still a child. Vilakazi was raised by a strong and loving mother. But life was not easy. When he was still a small boy, his father left.
Hey man, shout out to his mother for like sacrificing a lot for him. If it wasn't for her, um, that means Nomfundo Vilakazi would be playing for Kaiser Chiefs, or Nomfundo Gazi would have blessed us during those Philly games. Like, shout out to his mother. Like, let us all gather here and like this video for his mother. Anyways, let's get on with the video.
He grew up without a dad in the house. That kind of pain stays with a child. But Vilakazi didn't let it break him. He became even closer to his mother, who worked hard to support him. She is the reason he never gave up. Every goal he scores, every jersey he wears, it's for her. Not having a father made Vilakazi grow up faster. He learned to be responsible and strong. Many fans don't know this part of his story, but it explains why he plays with so much heart. He's not just chasing success, he's honoring the woman who raised him. 8. He used to hustle at taxi ranks to get money for training. Before anyone knew his name, Vilakazi was just a boy with big dreams. But dreams need money, especially for transport to training. Vilakazi,
Yeah, bruh. Like everything in this life evolves around money. Like there's no such thing that's like money is not that important. Money is not that important, bruh. Like everything in life evolves around money. So yeah, like shout out to him for sacrificing his time and energy in order to like make money to fund his movement in going up to being
used to hustle at
a
local
big
taxi
player that
ranks
he
to make
is
a
right
few
now.
rands. He would help taxi drivers wash their cars, carry bags for strangers, and run small errands. He saved every coin so he could pay for transport to football practice. Some days, he worked all morning and trained in the afternoon, even without eating. He didn't complain. He just kept going. He didn't wait for someone to give him a handout. He found a way to make it happen on his own. That hard work and hunger for success made him stronger, not just on the field, but in life.
Yeah,
7.
there's no
He
handouts
grew
in
up in
life.
poverty, but never bragged about it. Mfundo Vilakazi did not grow up in a rich family. In fact, his childhood was full of struggle. His family didn't have a lot of money. Many times, Vilakazi played football without proper boots. Sometimes he had to borrow shoes from older kids or neighbors just to play. Other days, he played barefoot on hard, rocky fields. But he never gave up. While other players showed off their nice clothes and gear, Vilakazi stayed quiet. He never bragged,
Yeah, he
never
worked with what
complained,
he
and
had.
never acted like a victim. Even when things were hard at home, he kept training. His dream was bigger than the problems. That's what makes him special. He didn't need fancy things, he just needed a ball and a bit of hope. 6. He struggled with anxiety when he first joined Kaiser Chiefs. Many people think being signed to a big team like Kaiser Chiefs is all fun and easy. But for Vilakazi, it was also scary. When he joined the club, he was still young. He started to feel pressure. People expected him to play perfectly every time. He was called the next big thing, and that made him nervous. Before games, he sometimes felt scared. His heart would beat fast. His hands would sweat. That's called anxiety.
Which is like so understandable, bruh. Like pretty much everyone would suffer from that, bruh. Like imagine being young and then being pressured with all kinds of things. Like yeah, it's understandable.
But Mfundo didn't tell many people because he didn't want to look weak. He just kept working, kept
Yeah, he
training,
kept
and tried
going.
to stay calm. Over time, he learned to control those feelings. But it wasn't easy. Behind the smile and skills, Vilakazi had to fight a quiet battle with fear. 5. He's been bullied online for being too flashy. On the field, Vilakazi plays with flair. He dribbles, dances, and brings excitement to the game. But not everyone likes that. Some people say he's too flashy, or playing for the crowd. On social media, he has received hate comments and even threats. Some people tell him to stop showboating. Others say he will never make it. These words hurt, even for someone as strong as Vilakazi. At one point, he even thought of deleting his Instagram. But instead, he stayed focused. He told himself, let the game speak. What people forget is that flair is part of who he is. He's not trying to show off. He's just being himself. The same style that people once.
Yeah, bro. Like the one thing that he must like try to like put on his own character, not like to try to portray somebody else. Like just be himself. Like shout out to him for carrying on like being himself all the way, bruh.
Hated is now what makes him famous. 4. He was once rejected by a club for being too small. Before Kaiser Chiefs gave him a chance, another club rejected Vilakazi. He went to trials, showed his skills, and thought he did well. But the coaches told him he was too small and too weak to make it in professional football. Those words hit him hard. For a while, he started to doubt himself. But then he made a decision. He would prove them wrong. He trained even harder. He worked on his strength and speed. Most of all, he believed in his talent. Today, the same boy they said was too small is one of the biggest young stars in South Africa. This shows us something important. When someone says, no, you don't give up. You work harder and let.
Bro, imagine judging someone just because of their physical attributes, bro. Like, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy, bro. Like, imagine, look at Lionel Messi, like, as so tiny that guy, but look at the things that he's been doing over the years, bro. Like, that should be the answer to whatever it is that you be trying to do with someone when someone else is just trying their luck. That
Your
should be the
success answer
answer.
them. 3. He secretly helps other young footballers from his area. Even though Vilakazi is still young and not a millionaire, he already gives back to his community. Quietly, without telling many people, he helps other boys who want to become footballers.
Hmm.
He buys football boots for some of them. He also helps with jerseys and sometimes gives taxi money for those who can't get to training.
Damn.
He does this because he remembers how hard it was for him. No one helped him back then.
Bruh, not all superheroes wear capes, bruh. Like Mfundo Vilakazi is like the answer to that. Like, he's a superhero in disguise, even though like he's secretly doing it. But shout out to him though.
So now that he has a little, he shares it with those coming after him.
Yeah, with
He
the
doesn't
little
post
that you
about it
have, bro.
online. He doesn't do it for likes or attention. He does it because he knows what struggle feels like. That's the kind of person Vilakazi is, kind, humble, and full of heart. 2. He turned down big money offers for loyalty. Not many people know this, but Vilakazi has already received big offers from other clubs and private agents. Some people wanted him to leave Kaizer Chiefs and sign contracts for big money. But Vilakazi said no. He stayed loyal. He believes in building his name the right way, not the fast way. He wants to grow slowly and make smart choices. He knows that money can come and go, but loyalty and respect last longer. In a world where many young players chase quick fame, Vilakazi chooses patience. He trusts his journey. That's what makes him different. He's not just playing for now, he's thinking about his future. That choice shows that he's not just talented, but also very wise for his age. 1. He has a deep fear of fame destroying his life. Vilakazi has seen what fame can do. He watched how other South African stars rose fast, but also fell fast. Some of them lost focus. They got into partying, alcohol, drugs, and lost everything. Mfundo doesn't want to end up like that. That's why he stays away from too much fame and distraction. He keeps a small circle of friends. He avoids parties. He stays close to family and coaches who guide him. He has said in private that he fears becoming too famous too soon. He wants to
Yeah,
stay
having a lot
grounded,
of money
stay
too soon as
focused,
well.
and avoid the mistakes others made. That's very mature for someone his age. It shows he's not only chasing success, but also protecting his future and his peace of mind.